What's up, sports bettors? We have a lot of MLB games going on, 5 remaining to start tonight, and we're going to be looking at the best bets for the Padres-Dodgers game. So as always, I like to start out on the OddsJam, Positive EV betting tool, which just shows you data-driven sports bets, data-driven betting picks. So we can see there's a few bets available, but the one I'm zoning in on is Tyler Anderson under 4.5 strikeouts. Right? So you can see the bet in bold here with a circle around it. That's the sharp bet we want to be on. The true odds are minus 136. We're getting better odds than the fair line, the true odds, the no vig odds, whatever you want to call it. In this bet on the bottom row, just like this bet is on the bottom row, is a 4.87% profit margin. So if we take a look at the odds, which I like to do before, placing any bet, I like to make sure I'm really getting a true pricing discrepancy, right? So we can see here, Tyler Anderson under 4.5 strikeouts is minus 160 on BetMGM, minus 164 on Caesars, minus 160 on DraftKings, minus 122 on FanDuel, right? So we're getting clear improvement on FanDuel. And this is critical as a sports bettor, right? You always need to be looking for value. This is why sports betting is so exploitable, right? Because every sportsbook prices things independently. Every sportsbook wants to be unique, right? If every book had the exact same odds, we wouldn't need multiple sportsbooks. And you can see here that FanDuel's a clear pricing discrepancy at minus 122 compared to the rest of the betting market. So that's exactly what OddsJam shows you, right? It's just data-driven sports bets. And then it quantifies the profit margin mathematically using real-time odds, real-time betting data from Pinnacle, the sharpest bookmaker. So you can see every book is pricing, Tyler Anderson under 4.5 strikeouts, closer to minus 160, and we're able to pick up minus 122 on FanDuel, 4.87% profit margin. So I hit it for the max I could, which is $122, as you can see on the screen. So we're betting $122 with a 4.87% profit margin, bottom row, same row as the bet. On Tyler Anderson, under 4.5 strikeouts, 4.87% profit margin. So our bet has $6 in EV, in profit margin. So as a data-driven sports bettor, right, your goal is essentially find as many bets that are weighted in your favor where you have an edge as possible, hit them all, and you're essentially forming your own hedge fund, right, of profitable bets. Right, so we can see there's 2 NFL plays, but I'll skip those over because the NFL is still a while away unless you want Monday Night Football Week 1, going with the Broncos, minus 180. But regardless, we want to look for data-driven sports bets that have an edge, have a positive profit margin, and place as many as we can per day. So you want to look for these true pricing discrepancies. And if you think about how sportsbooks work, right, essentially the way that a sportsbook works is they have odds that are based on a model, right? And sportsbooks then, add juice to their market once they have a true price. Once they believe they understand the true price for a bet, they just add vig. So if we look at, Pinnacle's market, they're giving you plus 120 on the over, Tyler Anderson over 4.5 strikeouts, and they have the under juiced all the way down to minus 162. So the fair line, according to Pinnacle, is minus 136, right? So this bet looks really good to the model, the betting market, using real-time betting data to find line discrepancies, right? This bet on FanDuel looks extremely good at minus 122. The true price from Pinnacle, the sharpest bookmaker right here, is minus 136. We're getting minus 122 on FanDuel, so we're getting improvement to the true odds. So you can look at other sportsbooks too, right? DraftKings has this plus 120, minus 160. So plus 120, minus 160, once again, the true odds from DraftKings model, once you remove the vig, remove the juice, which is how sportsbooks make money, is minus 135. So once again, we're getting improvement to the true odds from a different sportsbook. Caesars plus 111, minus 164. So you can kind of go through as many as you like to. True odds, minus 131. We're getting minus 122, so better odds than the true odds. Plus 115, minus 160 for BetMGM. You can kind of go through as many as you'd like to. And you'll see we're always getting improvement to every sportsbook, plus 112, minus 145 on Bet Online. So we're always getting improvement to the true odds. The fair line from Bet Online is minus 125. We're getting minus 122. So that's data-driven sports betting. We're always finding value in the odds, right? So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Any questions you have about profitable sports betting, sharp sports betting, how to bet on the MLB, let us know. But this is one of the best MLB bets available for tonight, and let's make some money.